Alright, we'll test out this new setup, see how this works out. Oh, how's it gonna work out? It might work out perfectly, but also there could be a snake. There could be somebody trying to block this message also. There's some little trickster that keeps turning the video off every time I try to do a thing. Someone who does not want to let go of me, please let go of me. How many more cord cuttings do I have to do on you? Oh, God. Alright, we're doing a general reading, please. You know, I meant to... Whatever, I don't need the incense. St. Michael, thank you for protecting this reading from any misguidance, interference. I see the devil trying to pop out. Somebody's trying to say something. Oh, God, please just let this be close to the end of this drama. Alright, thank you, St. Michael, for protecting this reading. Yeah, thank you. Bringing us all of our wishes, keeping out any interference, misguidance that wants to come through. This is going to be a general this is going to be a general reading for the collective, for all signs. If you happen to find this, your wishes might come true. Keep shuffling. Oh, yeah, there's a trickster in the energy. I'm tired of it. They're very upset. They're not in your life anymore. Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad, my friend. I gotta clean my house. Alright. What am I doing? Let's do fire cards. Bucket. Woo! Somebody you left behind still wants to be your lover. God, can these people, like, get a grip? Alright, what's going on here? Some of you... Hold on. I'm still trying to figure out how much space I have on the camera. Okay, so... I put it up here. I'm not the best at making it look super pretty. I don't have time to, like, make things aesthetically pleasing. I'm just trying to read the big freaking cards over here. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay. There's something unexpectedly happened. It's a woman that gets a lot of attention. I can't tell if this is you or somebody else. Let's figure this out together. It's a woman who had an unexpected victory. Maybe that's you. Feels like you could have moved on from somebody. You could have just went on to greener pastures. Yeah, somebody decided they knew her. She knew her worth. That's for sure. Whether you're male or female, I feel like if this is you, it feels like you figured out your value and you moved the fuck on out of a situation. It came as a shock. Maybe to many people, but it definitely came as a shock to somebody who didn't think you would ever figure out your value. You could have been in a relationship or a job situation, something that was, it could have either been brief or new or something that seemed like it was gonna be good and then until it wasn't. There was some kind of offer that you had on the table that you took a break from. I feel like you were just like, you thought about it and you were like, no thank you, and you moved on. And somebody did not see that coming. Somebody thought they had you in the bag. Yeah. This was like just some rinky-dink offer. I don't think this was anything special. It feels like, again, it's like, I think you knew that you were above it. I mean, I don't think that was in a vicious way. I think you just know your worth. I think somebody tried to offer an empress some breadcrumbs, and you were like, no thank you. I will take the whole cake and the whole feast, or nothing at all. Thank you very much, though. And I think you just kept on walking. You may have even met somebody else. It feels like somebody, it's like there's competition for your attention, that's for sure. And it could have also ignited even further. It definitely left somebody very conflicted. This could have been multiple people. You could have had multiple offers like this. If it's not romance, it could have just been friendship. It could have been shitty friends that didn't uh, fill their end of the role of friendship. They may have just expected you to be happy with whatever little pieces of shit that they were offering you. But I feel like, mm, there is. You could have had a new start with somebody either from, let's see. Oh, alright, so it's going to be different for all of you. Um, some of you left somebody in the past. This could have been somebody you had history with. For some of you, you had a new start with somebody that you either had history with or somebody that feels very nostalgic and feels very, gives you that sense of childlike wonder. Um, for others of you, it's just like you left behind somebody, it's like you left somebody in the past, you were like, you had like a new chapter with somebody that you closed, and then there were like a bunch of other people waiting outside the door. Like you walked out of a house of horrors and into the sunshine where other people were ready to embrace you. Um, it feels like right now there are people that feel very left out of your life. There's one person in particular that's very caught up in their emotions. They very much think that you are they're entitled to your time and your energy. Somebody thinks that they deserve a relationship with you. This is like something that they're entitled to. You belong with them, no questions asked. You should have just sat around waiting for them. And again, no thank you. I don't think that you did that. It also feels like there's somebody else that came along with a better opportunity. Somebody else made a move a lot faster or something. If it hasn't happened yet, it's about to. Somebody else has a lot more drive and passion for, like, going after you and going after what he wants. He may have also had some pent up feelings for you for a while and is like ready to come clean and tell you the truth about them. It feels like there's also other people that feel like they were not selected over you. This person could have a lot of options. There could be a lot of people that want his attention. Switch the genders if you need to, but this is somebody that, yeah, he's very bold. He gets out a lot. He's probably quite social. Very fun to be around. A lot of sexual energy. I don't think it's in a bad way. I think he just exudes sex appeal, and I think that he wants some sort of new opportunity with you, and I think he wants to tell you the truth about how he's been feeling. I mean, for some of you, not all of you, this could be the person you left behind trying to come back and be like, but wait, I do want you after all. But for a lot of you, I feel like you did move on to a new person, or there's a new person coming into the picture. Maybe he's coming on a very loud motorcycle. Let's see. Yeah, somebody could have left behind either a wife and kids, a house situation. Someone could have parted with a lot of money. Someone could have gone through a divorce or is in the process of going through one to be with another person. Someone is potentially leaving behind an entire work family, a social situation. Someone's potentially leaving many people behind. They could be parting with a lot of money to get out of a legal contract of some sort. It could be a marriage contract. It could be a work contract. He could also just be leaving behind people he financially supported in general. If he had a lot of friends that he was supporting financially, they're getting cut off. Those people might be blaming you for this, but I think he was going to do it either way. I feel like he's been getting his head on his shoulders and realizing that he doesn't need to be feeding a bunch of ungrateful snakes all day. I mean, it feels like they would have bitten him and probably already have while he was sleeping or something, while he didn't have his defenses up, or there's some feeling of like they would have eaten him alive either way, and I think he woke up to that. I feel like there could be a period of needing some patience for him to get out of the situation all the way. Someone is, I think, leaving behind a home. It could also be you. Are you planning to move? I feel like someone has been waiting for this for a while, too. This could also be something having to do with this past December. Could have started all of this, or could have ignited something about this whole situation. It also feels like someone wants to build a home with you. Someone's ready to, they could quite literally want to actually build a home from the ground up in a physical sense, but I think someone sees you as their forever partner. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, I think that once they get all of the pieces in order, I feel like this is every reading lately, by the way. It's like hard to like keep doing the same reading over and over again, but it's like maybe you just need this confirmation. It's like there's a lot of pieces that need to be put in place before someone can like actually go forward with the situation. I think they're definitely trying to tell you the truth right now about their feelings, but there's more like that needs to be done as far as like the logistics of a situation. But it's like once they're done that last little piece, it's like they gotta plug this in, they gotta do this, they gotta do this, and then they're off to the races. Like they're ready to cut out a lot out of their life to get to you and to make this work. And there's a lot of eyes on this. There's a lot of people watching this go down. This person has a lot of people in his life. And there's a lot of gossip happening around this. It's like there's a lot of like, oh my god, what? Like there's a lot of people, and will be a lot of people watching you in the future. It's like as soon as he makes this move towards you, you may start seeing a bunch of randos watching your stories on Instagram or wherever you're posting. Even if you're not posting, people are talking, they want to know, they want to like, they're going through your following list, they're going through your list of people who follow you, they want to see who your friends are, they want to see your background information, they want to figure you out. They want to figure out who you are, where the fuck you came from, how you got this man. It also feels like somebody else in the picture, there could be, again, an ex-lover of your own that you may have a hard time having to really release, because he may keep trying to come in with like another new offer and another new offer, and you may have to get really strict about cutting him off. There's a woman in this man's life, though, this new man that you're talking to, she is pissed. She's going to be the one watching you the hardest. There is, if this man got divorced, or if he's going through a divorce, this woman is like, she talks a lot of shit. She's got a real fucked up personality. I don't even think people like her. They might fear her. They may not want to fuck around with her or mess with her, and they may just placate her and act nice to her face so that she doesn't pop off on them or do something fucked up or start some sort of smear campaign against them. Oh, maybe there's one guy in particular that really fears her. There is a sense of loyalty to this woman by other people, potentially because she rules with an iron fist, but not because she's like a just person, and she's gotten away with manipulation for a very long time. Yeah, and she's like the wicked, like, villain in this story. It's so weird. Like, she does not want to let up. She wants to know every next move. She's it's like she's gonna have the hardest time releasing. I don't think she even wants to. You may need to do a cord cutting. I feel like every reading lately, I'm like, you gotta do a cord cutting. This woman's crazy or whatever. Somebody from your past is crazy. It's like there's some. I might start offering them because I know like a lot of people don't want to like get the twine and all of that shit. I mean, not that the twine is that big of a deal, but it's like setting your house on fire or whatever just to do this. I mean, I do it enough where I know I don't have to set the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people are afraid of like candle work and the fire and all of that. But I think that it would be worth it. And this woman in particular, you may need to do a 3-day in a row cord cutting, like a serious like. Some people, one is not enough. You need to do it like multiple days in a row. And even then, you may have to refresh it after. Some people will not give up. Some people resort to magic. I don't know if she would. She might. What's that? I'm like, should we ask? I don't know. I don't even want to know. I like don't. It's like it's sometimes better to know, but it's like you would be surprised. You would be surprised about how crazy people are. Let's see. Let's just read the rest of the deck while we're at it. Let's see. I mean, I could have just put that on top. Let me see. I could have just done a Celtic spread. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's like someone has to constantly walk away from somebody from the past over and over again. She's very controlling. She's like, wants to keep him bound to her. She probably is doing black magic. There's so, it's like so weird when stuff like this comes up in readings because you don't realize how. Here's the thing about black magic. You don't realize how frequent people are really doing it. It's like even if you don't believe that it's real, the fact that people are so desperate and like such losers that they resort to this is so like lame, and people are so desperate for power and they're so desperate to remain relevant in somebody's life, even if they act like they would never. It's usually, a lot of times, it's the people that act like they would never do something like that. It's the people who, like, wear fucking Oxford shirts and act like Little Mary Sunshine, and they, like, try to display the most normie personality ever. Those are the ones doing the most demonic shit. A lot of times, the bitches that dress up looking like witches aren't necessarily doing anything. Some of them are, but it's like the ones you have to watch out for are like these like blonde women wearing J. Crew or whatever. It's like there's some like, and this could be your story. There's some, there could be some normie bitch in the mix that acts like she's too good for everybody, or she might be like just a bitch in general, but it's like, unfortunately, when somebody really like puts their energy into a situation, especially this much, like she keeps coming up in the future over and over again, it's like, bitch, you're not supposed to be in the future anymore. It's like, why is it so hard for somebody to leave you in the past? Because she's obsessive, she's psychotic, she doesn't want to let go, she can't accept reality, she's in denial, she wants to like remain a part of the picture. Maybe she got money out of him, maybe she like is desperate for things to work out. She's definitely doing some kind of work. I mean, I don't know that it's gonna work, but you're gonna wanna like, do a spiritual cleanse, do something. I mean, you can also just not believe it's real, but that's like, that can be problematic on its own too. I feel like that's not necessarily, it's like, I always say, like, you don't have to believe that God and the devil are real to know that people are doing very real shit in order to like worship their deities. Like there are ways to counteract that and counterbalance it. And it's just like the obsessive amount of energy that goes into this, it does energetically block things and it does delay things. It's like there is some weird connection. It's hard to explain, but I do think that this man is willing to defend this relationship. He's putting the work in to go towards his happy ending. This is going to be a much better relationship. This woman probably senses this. She knows what she's been doing all this time. She knows she's been foul. She knows that she's been a snake in the grass, and she's been gathering all the other snakes in his life and teaming them up together. She knows all of the dirty shit she does in the dark. That's why she's pissed. Yeah, she's been after his money. Her whole life has been driven by money and trickery. I mean, this is like, this is somebody who has emotionally manipulated her ways in and out of situations her entire life. And she has kept you under an illusion, something about you. She may have, if you guys have talked for a while or something, there's something that she's done to like make him be confused about you for a long time. This has gone back for a while. Yeah, she's pissed. She's pissed that this is over. She's pissed that her meal ticket is out the window. Even if she gets a good settlement in the divorce, she wants that repeated paycheck. She doesn't want to lose that. She also likes the control. She likes the status. This man has status. And it's like you have a good heart, you have a good moral compass, and you're meant to be with this person. You guys make more sense. You're better matched on an energetic level. You both have the same values, and that pisses this woman off to no end. Because she knows she can't compete with somebody who, like, is actually a good person. Because you can fake a lot of things, but it's like, if you're a shitty person, you can fake that you're good up to a point, but eventually it comes out, and I think this woman's demons are coming out left and right. Somebody's got a closet full of skeletons that are dancing the fuck out of there, and, like, the whole world is about to see it. And it feels like more people are about to walk away from her. It's not just him. And it feels like that's going to make her want to control the situation even more. She's going to, like, double down. Okay. Well, let's see. Right now there's a lot coming to light. In this man's life especially, I feel like he's in the process of realizing more betrayals that have been going on behind his back. I think he's waking up to a lot of truths. I think there's more people involved in this than he realized, and it's very depressing. Like, he's having to really come to terms with some really fucked up truths that have been going on. It's really sad. There's been some very deep betrayals in this person's life. There's been some really heavy manipulation, not just by this woman. I feel like there's like other friends involved, maybe people he's worked with, and they have purposely kept him trapped. They have purposely tried to trap him. They may benefit off of him somehow, and they have done everything in their power to continue hanging on by any thread that they can to keep him around. Because they benefit off of him. He either makes really good money, he may financially support these people. There's something that he is able to provide that everybody has their hand out for. I think that he sees your value, and it's becoming more and more clear. And I feel like there's also this process happening right now where he's realizing, especially in he's able to compare and contrast all of the old people in his life, or the people he's in the process of like weeding out, versus you, and there's like, it's like black and white. It's just like, I think he also, it's really sad. I think he feels stupid. I think he's like, how could I have been so blind? How did I not see this? It's so obvious in hindsight. I don't think it was necessarily that obvious. I think these people did a lot to confuse him. They did a lot to betray him, and they did a lot to make him think that they were on his side. And I also feel like I mean, it is really sad. I just feel like this person, it's like when people scam you, they prey on your emotions. They don't, it's like you can be the smartest person in the world and you can have all the education and all the street smarts. You can be smart in so many ways, but people are vicious and they're snakes, and they play on your emotions and they play on your sensitivity, and they find ways to sneak and snake into your life, um, based on the fact that you're a good person. Like, they can spot a good person and then they will prey on that. And that's not you being stupid. That's having a good heart and having people manipulate that and take advantage of it. I mean, that's what scamming is. It's like, it's emotional scamming. That's like how that works. It's like, because you are, it's like you are smart, you have a good head on your shoulders, and this is like just something that people do, especially when you have a lot to give. If you're generous, if you're this, if you're that, people sense it, they smell it, they're jealous. People get jealous if you're generous to them. It's weird. You can give somebody something and they can hate you for it. It's so fucked up and so weird, but it's like, if you have a capacity to be generous to somebody and you give to them, they can like take what you're giving them and then quietly hate you for it. It's fucking weird. People are weird. It's not fun. It's not fun finding this shit out. This man is not having a very good time right now in the process of this. But it does show a single woman who's doing her own thing, living her own life, is about to get everything she's ever wished for. And it feels like it comes in the form of a newly divorced man who is ready to commit and fight for this, and also cut out anybody that tries to get in the way. Any prior women who were potential mates, any of the, whether they were some random whore, that's not nice, but if there was like other people he thought about dating, or other women that thought they were going to date him, there could have also been other women that thought if they just hung around a little bit longer and stayed in the friend group, they would have been coming up next. But that's not what ends up happening, is it? Feels like, yeah. I think that this man is determined to fight for this and to cut off anybody else that like even remotely suggests that this is not what he should be doing. Like, I think he's got his antennas up, and he's gone through some sort of spiritual upgrade. I think he's going through it right now, where he's really seeing things for what they are. And he's really, and there could be more upcoming drama surrounding this whole relationship, but I don't think it's going to be relevant. I don't even think that you're going to be around these people anymore. It feels like you both might move somewhere else entirely and like get away from everybody and start a new life. There's some feeling of like, why are we going to like waste our time with like all of these people who have so many opinions on us when we can go build a new foundation together with people who actually support us, or whatever, or something. There's some feeling of like, what if we just like fucking got away from all of these snakes? Like, cut all of them off. Like, farewell. I don't know if you can see that. This is like a mess. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I very much enjoyed. I don't know, how do we like this setup? I feel like I still have to get the framing right. This is a new phone. Every phone I get gets hacked by some psycho who never wants to let up. Never wants to let up. So, anyway, I hope this helped, and I need like an outro. I need like an outro where I say things. Lately I've been saying, until next time, good luck, collective, which I think is a good way to end it. Do we really need footage of me wrapping this up? I guess we could. Should we ask any other questions? Yeah, let's ask one question. Let's ask the very obvious one. Is everything going to work out for the best with this new relationship coming into the collective's life? Is this relationship built to last? Is everything gonna be peachy keen? To the extent, someone's feeling stuck. Is this gonna be a lasting relationship? Coming in. Gonna be weird if we end the video and it says no. Oh, wait. I need to like check to see how everything is in frame. Oh yeah, you both still need to walk away. Oh, yeah, it's like, bitch, yes, it will. What is this? Yeah, both in the process. You're both at a major turning point. It's like you both, someone's having a hard time walking away, and maybe not a hard time, someone's putting in a lot of work for this new beginning. And I think you're both going to be walking away from a lot. Yeah, this woman is getting cut the fuck out. And it's opening more doors and portals for the money to flow in better. This woman was blocking this man's money. Even though she was making money off of him. She was so jealous that she still, like, blocked him. I don't know if she did it on purpose, but she did it energetically. Oh my god, it's like such a nightmare. Yeah, there's a new beginning happening. A lot of people are being left out, and they're very upset about it. A lot of people are going to be in a lot of regret. Not you, though. I do feel like this is going to be something very beautiful. There's people that left you out, too, that are going to be in regret. It's like people know what they do. They know they're shady. They know they acted fucked up and stupid towards you and the both of you. And now it's about to turn. Tables are about to turn. It's the year of 8. 2024, that 8, that karma, that loop, that infinity loop. It's abundance and it's karma. So if it's your karma to have abundance, then you're getting it, baby. Alright. Until next time. Oh, if you'd like to book a personal reading, am I doing it upside down? Maybe I should do some reversals on the next reading. Those usually help a lot more. Anyway, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you may do so at lunaprofit.com. If you'd like to tip or donate, I would love that too. You can do that at my Venmo. The links will be in the description. You can follow me on TikTok for smaller daily reads. And until next time, good luck, collective.